Good morning everybody and welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be starting the vlog in the field. I've got these guys and I'm actually over here with the Defender 90. Now the reason why I wanted to start the vlog here with the horses is because that is essentially where the Defender came from and how it came to our family, on the basis that we had horses. We could always tow the horses with a trailer and hire one, but we never had a vehicle to tow it with. So that's where my dad went out and bought a Defender 90, and it's just kind of stayed in the family since then, sort of for the last 10-11 years now. So I'm now at the age where, you know, I was about 14 at the time, and now obviously I can drive it myself here, there and everywhere and take it off-roading. But it's just more, it's a great utility vehicle to have as well, because I've literally used it for everything. I had to go pick up the roll cage for the Mini R53. I thought, well, you know, what can I use to go and pick that up? So I thought, perfect, I've got the Defender, let's go use that. It actually didn't fit in the back of the car, so I actually ended up putting it in on the roof. So I said to the guy, no problem, I'll put it on the roof. Cable tied it all down, strapped down everything, ratchet straps, and away we went. So it's stuff like that. It's just a really handy vehicle to have for every eventuality. So I think that's why, again, it's just not going to be sold, because it's just so helpful to have. And off-roading is just so fun in it. So that's something I want to do a lot more next year, because I haven't really had a chance to do this year or again last year because I was away most of the time. So definitely something I'm going to get out and do next year. So yeah, with the help of Otto, let's go and have a look, and I'll give you a little intro on the Defender 90. See you there. So here we have today, I'm in the Land Rover Defender 90. Now this is the 200 TDI version. As you guys can see, it's pretty kitted out for off-roading. It's got a snorkel mounted to the front, it's got a winch, it's got grille light protectors. It's also got underneath a steering guard and a diff guard. We've also got a Expedition 2-piece roof rack fitted on top. I've got little side steps mounted either side as well, because bearing in mind I am small and it is a lot easier for me to get in and out. And then of course as well, we've had some alloy wheels fitted. Now this did originally actually come with banded steel alloys, and I'll be quite honest with you, it just made the car look really dated. So we actually in the end went for some grey anthracite alloys to try and match the paintwork that it's already got on there. And then originally it did actually have all-terrain tyres fitted, but now we've got some BF Goodrich mud terrain tyres. So we've just got that additional tread. We've had a new rear cross member fitted across the back. The old one was just starting to rust through slightly, so it's had a nice new one put on, also along with a new tow bar and new steps. But they were originally actually silver, so I just had it all painted in black, just so it tidies it up a little bit more. And then also had some new mud flaps fitted to the rear, as well as a new tyre cover to go along with it as well, a little Wild Bear tyre cover. We've also got the winch to the front. I haven't had to use that too many times. Again, we only really normally use it when it's snowing and we go out for the day, because we think it's great fun to go and help people out, other drivers, and attach the winch on and just pull them out of questionable places, I have to say, in ditches and all sorts and up the hills, but it's good fun, and towing them. Now in the front of the car, there's not a great deal. We've got no aircon. As aircon goes, all we literally do is just pop these two vents open. What it'll do is just open those flaps up to the front below the windscreen, and that's just going to draw air in through to the cabin, as well as your keep fit windows wind all the way down and your windows open at the back. That's going to be your airflow and your aircon through in the warmer months. There is heating, it just about warms your toes up. It's not really a great deal. There's a few, obviously, you just your standard indicator, light, horn, everything, full beam, that's all up here. But the best thing as well about these, now these are all 4-wheel drive, but what they have is they've got an additional lever down below the gear stick here, which is for your diff lock. Now, you've got your low range and you've got your high range and you've got your neutral. So when I've always been off-roading, I've always had it in low range, and you get a few sticky situations whereby you're losing traction, or there's a lot of mud, or say you're coming up and down. It just controls the engine braking coming up and down those higher inclines, and that's where the low range is going to really help you on that. So again, those of you that have never had that kind of experience or taken one of these off-roading, by all means, highly recommend it. Take it out there and see what these cars are really and truly capable of, because it's quite a really interesting little bit of kit, and you think you have to drive it to understand what it does and how it works. Originally, the back of this car did have bench seats in it, so at the moment they're now individuals. You've got 4 individual seats that fold up and down, whereas before you just had 2 bench seats across either side. Much better with having the individual seats, purely on the basis that if we need to put stuff in the car, so like when we're going camping, this whole back end is just totally filled up with stuff, tent, gear, everything. And it's quite easy because at least then you can pack the whole back of the car and then just be able to drop one of the seats at the back by the door, so someone can still sit in the back whilst the car's pretty much fully packed out, which is really handy, as opposed to the bench seat where you'd have to have the seat down, put stuff on top of the bench seat, and you've got to try and find the seat belt in the back there somewhere in the middle. So these individual seats are far better on that basis. Oh, this is a blind turn, and this is out the corner and we're off. So one thing that I do laugh about when I'm in this car, that was a bush, is just you forget the body roll that this car has. I mean, you go to turn in it and it just feels like the whole chassis is just totally tipping to one side to the other. I'm so used to just driving a normal daily car or the R53 where, you know, it's a lot lower profile, a lot better centre of gravity for sure, whereas this has absolutely none. And I used to fly around the bends in this thing, like down these back lanes on the way to work when I was like 19. I used to fly down these little lanes, and I say fly, I mean, you can't really go that fast, but it felt quick at the time. I wouldn't do it now. And there's just literally, there's just no there's just no centre of gravity to this bloody thing. Oh, but it's great though, it's great. It really does put a little smile on my face getting in this every time. It's just a great car. And yeah, just even like, I'm looking at the moment, I'm literally down a single track, and I'm kind of hoping someone comes up to me so I can purely just put this car up the verge and into the hedge to show what a badass I am and this car is. Just to be able to be like, yeah, no problem, no road, no problem mate, I'll send it up into the hedge, you go, you take the nice low road, I'll take the high road. So yeah, wicked car. As I mentioned, I would love to do some more off-roading side of things. It's something that I definitely haven't done enough of, considering I've got this car to use as of whenever. But it's just one of those things, it's the time, it's another expense to be running another type of car, as well as the track car, as well as having a daily, you know, running 3 cars at the same time is, you know, not being funny, but it's not cheap. And there are times when I really wish I had a cheap hobby and could be satisfied with a new pair of shoes and be done with it. But unfortunately I can't. I like machinery, I like cars, and this is what ticks all my boxes. Being out here, driving around every day in all these vehicles, you know, that is what really puts a smile on my face and gives me a full bit of enjoyment. And I'm sure a lot of you can relate to that as well. Especially on a beautiful day like this. It's autumn. It's actually not too cold today, but the weather is absolutely gorgeous out here, and this is a perfect driving day. And I'm out on the backcountry roads in Hertfordshire at the moment, driving around, and I just love it. I just do love it. I think you really have to get in an off-roading experience, even if you've got a mate who's got one, or you could even go and do those off-roading experiences with other companies. You really should do it, because honestly, these cars are just so incredibly capable, and you don't actually realise until you're sat behind the wheel of one, going practically vertically up a slope and then coming vertically back down again. And being able to put it into low diff and high diff, which will obviously then control the traction on it. It's just unbelievable. I mean, these really are absolute machines, and I don't think a lot of people notice it. I mean, if I had a newer one, or if this had just even the simple things of a decent heater and not loads of drafts and central locking, to be fair, I'd happily drive this round every day again. Even the parking lot, I'm not really bothered about parking. I used to get told off quite a few times because there'd be nowhere to park this car, so I'd go and make one. Oh, what a great car. What a great car. Like, it doesn't go fast, it is so slow. But in the last 10 years, it has never failed to get us where we need to be. So we can open up some beans in this bad boy. Whee! Body roll. We'll let this Audi go because I will hold it up now. Definitely not a need for speed kind of vehicle. But if I need to get away and there's lots of mud, logs and all sorts of off-roading terrain involved, this is the vehicle to pick. A Ferrari will not get you over that kind of terrain. It'll get you fast, but it won't get you anywhere. Ooh, hello, bus. That was pretty tight, if I do say so myself. I was gonna mount the curb then, but I thought better not, just in case I run a pedestrian over. Ooh. I mean, you have to have legs of steel to drive these cars. My legs are are aching already because the clutch and the pedals are so stiff. They're such heavy pedals. Especially that clutch. That clutch is for, I mean, I'm literally being pushed into the back of my seat to be able to get my foot, to get the pressure on the pedals to actually be able to change gear. The throttle is not too bad, it's spongy, but it's not bad though. Driveway now, it's been a really beautiful day for it. Unfortunately, I just don't get this car out anywhere near enough as I should do. It's such a great vehicle when you get behind the wheel and you kind of remember how capable this car is. Something I want to do a lot more, I do a lot of camping on my own, so once that roof tent is fitted, it's going to make things a lot easier for me. I can just literally throw my stuff in the back of the car, tent's already attached, on the road, a couple of hours, drive some really nice locations. So that's going to be something I'm going to be doing. Also as well, especially a lot more off-roading. So those of you that can suggest any nice locations or really good locations, I'm very much a novice off-roader. I've done it a few times, not a great deal. But again, I've got the vehicle here, it's prepped and ready to go. So anyone's got any good locations or can recommend anything, please do drop them in the comments below. I would highly appreciate it. And again, thank you guys for watching the video. If you haven't already, please do like the video. And if you could hit that subscribe button, that would be amazing. But otherwise, I will catch you guys the next time. Take care, see ya.